Popular Culture Resource Team. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for our Popular Culture Resource Team is Yujine's Yujin. Eugene, hello to you.
Hi guys, happy Friday.
Eugene.
Yes.
What time did you come to work today?
6:20.
6:20. That's early. What do you do when you come? Just
preparing this.
Wow. Oh, you put yourself in the studio and
Right.
Wow.
Right.
So you didn't see the Eggo video.
Your video? I don't want to see that.
You don't want to see it. Can we see your Eggo?
Me?
Yes. All right, fine. Pini, can we see the video one more time?
Oh yeah, can I see that?
So that Eugene can follow up and do a better Eggo video, because I feel like if there's anybody that could beat me.
I didn't see this coming.
You haven't had your dinner yet, right?
I haven't.
It might help you with your diet.
Oh.
You might. All right, here we go.
Oh, what is that?
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. What is that?
What is that? Ready?
Oh, sorry, guys. Oh my goodness, that's.
What is going
Who
on?
made that video?
Buddy Boy, one of our listeners. Stop playing it twice. Why is he playing it more than once? Can you beat that?
You have to pay more.
You have
to be better. Okay.
You have to.
Me?
Can you beat that?
I cannot. Who can beat that? I mean.
Yes, let's do this. Eugene.
Let's do this together.
Eugene. Together?
Please.
I'm not doing this
an
together.
AI version.
Look at that. There's no way I'm going to do that.
Oh my goodness.
Pini, can we do a close up on Eugene, please? Not me. Take me out of this.
Really? Is this serious?
It's
Seriously?
Friday. Ladies and gentlemen,
My mom is watching this.
I know your mom is going to watch
Mom, I
this.
love you.
You're going to love this. You're going to love this. Egyo.
Really? Okay. I'll do it. Okay. Oh my goodness. I heard his name is laughing. I'm sorry, guys. Oh my goodness. What is happening to me?
Hey, Puyo, I think she's going to cry too.
Oh, that's why Puyo cried.
Oh my goodness. I apologize.
No, it's fine. It always happens.
It was so off script. She had probably no idea when she came into work today that I was going to make her do something like this.
Why did you laugh, PD님, though?
It was so loud outside that it went through the soundproof door. Our PD님 laughing went through the soundproof door.
Anyways, guys, I love you.
Yes.
Mom, I love you.
Next time.
Okay.
We're back for a third week. The Dream Life of Mr. Kim. We covered a lot last week, right?
Right. Yes, really did. So we talked about the early internet days like Psy World, the credit card crisis in the early 2000s, even things like old school business trip culture.
Yes.
You remember that, right?
And it was really interesting, right? And also, like, for me, very nostalgic. We talked about Psy World.
Psy World.
Like the music that we played.
Yeah, right.
So, again, hope we have kind of a similar experience with today as well. What's our first topic?
Okay. So we're going to deep dive into Korean culture. And the first topic I want to talk about is real estate agents in Korea, because it's closely tied to Mr. Kim's wife.
Yes.
So remember we mentioned that she used to work at a credit card company when she was younger. Mm-hmm. After marrying Mr. Kim and having a child, she quits her job and becomes a housewife. And back then, that was actually a very typical choice, because especially if your husband worked for a big company, a lot of women were expected to leave their jobs after marriage or childbirth.
Yeah, so this is like the big thing, right? Like, before we get into the whole real estate thing, excuse me, Mr. Kim is very much against the idea of her working.
Right.
So it's like this, like I could kind of understand, right? If you're high up and let's say your wife is working, it makes it seem like you're not making enough money.
Right. Having less ability to make money or something like that. Right.
And so like for Mr. Kim, it's kind of like, hey, I'm making so much money, why do you have to work? And I know what that feels like. And I think that's a very like old school mentality.
Yeah,
I bring in the money.
And it's also related to authority or self-esteem, maybe.
It's very much self-esteem.
As a husband.
But let's say like you get married, right? And you're very active with your job right now. Ever since you became a freelancer, you're doing this, you're doing MC stuff. And then your husband goes, super rich guy, makes a ton of money.
Oh.
And he goes, Eugene, all I want to do is see your egyo. Don't work. What if he says that?
Yay, 100%.
Oh.
Yay! I'll I'm gonna do that every day. If you are okay.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But you enjoy all the stuff that you do.
Yeah, because I have to. That's a difficult question, but
because you have to make money. That's
right.
That's right. You still have to make money is what it is. So I kind of understand what Mr. Kim is saying when he says he doesn't want his wife to work. And that's like a very old school kind of
like
husband mentality.
right.
And if you remember, like back in the days, you know, moms didn't really work. Right? The dads brought the money.
They were just a housewife.
Yes. And you take care of the house. I bring in the money. And if the wife has to work, then it's like very demeaning for the guy. It's a very old school thought, and that's in there.
That's true.
So she was basically what Koreans call a career break woman, right?
Yes. So women whose careers are interrupted because of childcare, and after the kids grow up, many of them want to or need to return to work.
Yeah.
But here's the problem: the options are not very wide.
Nope.
This isn't just a Korean issue, it happens everywhere. But in Korea, one of the most common paths people choose at that point is becoming a licensed real estate agent. Because first, the schedule is relatively flexible. Second, you don't have to re-enter a rigid corporate hierarchy. And most importantly, once you pass the exam, there's no age limit. So for people restarting their careers later in life, it feels like one of the few realistic options.
You've used the real estate before, right? 부동산, when you got your places. Who were they?
People in their like 60s, 50s,
Yeah?
especially women.
Yeah?
That's true. That's
No, it's very true. It's very true. I remember, I don't remember who was our realist. Oh, no, we used my father-in-law's friend for this one. But I remember before that, it was just a housewife and her husband. It was both of them. And they were telling me the story, and they were like, well, it was first just her, and he got laid off. And he also took the test. And it's the couple doing it
that
together.
happens
So
in Korea every day, right?
so it's a job that anybody can really pick up as long as you get the license.
And also it shows the no age limit.
Yeah, but which is also why the exam is so competitive, right?
Exactly. So, and it's not just career break women as like early retires from companies, men in their 50s and 60s preparing for a second career, even people in their 20s and 30s these days. And everyone, flocks to this exam. And at its peak, around 400,000 people
Holy cow.
took the test in a single year. It was like 2021.
Wow.
And also, there's a famous saying in Korea, like, there are more real estate offices than convenience stores, which means that a lot of people believe that this can help them start a new chapter of their lives.
2021?
2020.
That makes sense.
Not that long ago, right?
No, that makes sense because what happened COVID-19.
It makes sense.
COVID-19 and a lot of people lost jobs and things like
Right.
that. And the thing that makes it easier now for the real estate, it used to be a long time ago, ladies and gentlemen, excuse me, each real estate had their own houses. Like only they had the exclusive rights to show these houses.
Right.
Now it's shared. It's shared.
Right.
So it's just random. Like if you like the sign, right? If you like Yujin real estate and how the sign looked, and you go in there, you have the same selection as this SJ real estate.
Right. They share that.
Yeah,
right.
you share it. So it's you don't have to do extra work to find other items, and so
True.
it's easier. But again, the exam itself, though, like it's got to be pretty tough.
Yeah, it is. So if you look at the numbers, the average pass rate is around 20%.
Really?
Yeah, even dropping into the low teens. And that's why there are academies dedicated just to this one exam, like offline classes, online lectures. It almost feels like college entrance exams. In this drama, you actually see Mr. Kim's wife also signing up for one of these classes.
Oh my goodness. But really
20%.
hearing all this, I think I understand her choice a lot better now.
Right. It's not really about chasing a dream. It's more like choosing one of the very few realistic
Yeah.
doors still open. And I think that's what makes this storyline feel so real. It's not dramatic. It's just painfully familiar to a lot of people.
Yeah, no, it really is. And I know someone who used to be a news anchor,
Oh,
a Korean news anchor.
okay.
And he took the test, passed.
Oh.
And he's a real estate agent. And he's a very good-looking guy. He's married, though.
Okay.
But the ajumas love him. And so he's very popular. And now he also has like a YouTube for real estate. And he uses that to promote himself.
Wow.
And he's doing well. So even for a former news anchor, they could take the test and be real estate. So this is like always like the biggest backup for Koreans.
Start a new chapter.
That's right. All right, guys, we're going to continue to talk about other hidden cultural elements within this very drama. But Stephen over in Florida said, I had a friend I went to college with going to real estate. I was shocked to see the change. Sometimes the money is good enough. I know people in the U.S., they're also real estate agents, and they make big commissions. It's like, depends on the neighborhood.
Oh, right.
And like these houses are expensive, right? So you get a pretty good commission here. What's the next topic you brought for us?
Okay, this time we're talking about something I have a lot to say about. It's team dinner culture, or 회식 in Korea. So
Yes.
first of all, team dinner is one of the key words if you really want to understand Korean workplace culture. If you break down the word, it literally means gathering to eat meal together. But in reality, it means way more than just eating. In the drama, you see a lot of dinner scenes, whether it's Mr. Kim's team or Mr. Do's team, like his rival.
Yeah.
And the big question is, do the team members actually enjoy these dinners?
Yeah, so from what I saw, okay, not really. Like, especially if you look at Mr. Kim's team, because he kind of chooses, right? He doesn't ask, what do you guys want to eat?
Members to it, right?
Because usually that's what you would do. Like, what do you guys want to eat? That's where you go. He has a set place that he wants to go.
Right.
And when you're there, it doesn't seem relaxed.
Right.
It doesn't seem like a fun dinner at all.
Right.
Right?
Right. So because for a lot of people, team dinners feel like an extension of work. So like imagine this. If your boss's water glass is empty, you have to refill it. Or if there's no alcohol in your boss's glass, you have to pour it. At a barbecue place, you have to grill meat like non-stop. I mean, there's a lot of invisible labor going on, and officially, 회식 is supposed to be about team bonding, but it often became a place where employees had to show loyalty, politeness, and obedience.
You know, it's funny because, you know, how in this drama, depending on who your boss is, like you have certain 회식s. Who's our boss? Our PD님. Our PD님 doesn't drink well. He doesn't really like drinking, which is why we don't have many 회식s, right? And even if we do have 회식s, he is never forcing us to drink. In fact, I'm forcing him to drink, asking him why his glass is never empty. Occasionally, he'll have like one or two sips, and and the best boss of all, he leaves early. He leaves first.
Best boss.
He leaves first.
Right.
And then I, as the host, I grill the meat. I love grilling meat. I love grilling meat.
삼겹살.
And so I don't go like, Yujin, you have to grill the meat. Or like, you know, so-and-so, David, you have to grill the meat. Yes, our producer hates drinking.
Right?
He really doesn't like drinking. And so like David, when we had our big 회식, the one that you couldn't come, right? Because you went home. David was like, I'll grill.
Oh.
And I was like, no, I got this. He was like, no, I think I should grill. I was like,
I think I should grill.
man, this is not a Korean 회식, man. I got this because I have to be the one cooking. Like, I have to be the one in control of cooking the meat. But here, it's not.
It's not.
And you can understand why they would not like it, right? It sounds exhausting. Your workday's technically over, but you're still stuck managing your boss, and you can't go home.
Exactly. So that's why people used to call it like work after work.
Yeah.
And honestly, it used to be much worse. Back in the day, 회식 almost never ended after just one round. Sometimes it went on to the like fourth or fifth, sixth round. And attendance was not really optional either. Rather, it was basically mandatory. So even if you couldn't drink, you were expected to drink, and some people would stay out until 3 or 4 a.m., sleep at a sauna, and go straight to work the next morning.
What's the worst 회식 you ever gone to? Do you have one?
No, not really. I always enjoyed 회식. I like 회식, I think.
But did you go like 3차, 4차, like third, 3, 4 rounds? No,
People
right?
these days do not go to 3차 or 4차.
They don't.
They don't.
But that's why like Mr. Kim, I mean, you don't see him go like 3차, like 2차, like they don't see that. But I heard that nowadays bosses understand that they don't like that. So they go, whoever wants to go.
Right.
Right? So like even
They have options.
Yeah, so even the 회식 that we had here at ARIRANG, I disappeared after the first round. They didn't even know I was gone.
You are drunk.
No, I wasn't drunk. I really
really?
wasn't. I wasn't drunk. I had
Okay.
work the next day.
Oh.
I had work
So
the
you
next
have
day.
options.
Yeah. So I had to leave early. But I heard that some people went like 4 rounds, and I was like, 4 rounds? How do you go 4 rounds?
Not forcefully, right?
Not
There
forced.
are
No,
choices.
no one is forced.
Ooh.
That's the best thing. No one is forced, is what
Okay.
it is. But again, watching one of those 회식 scenes in this drama, like I noticed how, like, smooth Mr. Kim is. Right, like he even like brought like hangover drinks, and he had the whole like table set up for his boss.
Right.
Like, is that also part of the like the 회식 culture?
Kind of, because Mr. Kim has a sales background. I mean,
Yeah.
he's the head of the sales team, and back in the day in Korea, sales basically meant drinking. Well,
Yeah.
like, I don't want to overgeneralize, but in many cases, that was how business relationships were built.
It's very
And,
true.
that's actually where this Korean term comes from. Like, 술상무 literally means something like the drinking executive in English. And it's not an official job title, of course, but it refers to someone who's basically in charge of entertaining bosses and clients through drinking. I think the fact that they even use the term executive here in the name shows how important alcohol-based networking used to be. But honestly, it actually came with very little real reward.
Yeah, I remember talking to my uncle, my i모부, and he used to be part of the sales team.
Oh,
And then I used to ask him like, I was like, i모부, like, are you good at drinking? And he goes, well, I was part of the sales team. And when he first said that, I was like, what does that mean? I was like, what does that mean? He's like, I have to be good at drinking. I was like, what does that mean? He's like, you get business done through drinking. And so it's almost, I don't know now in Korea, because things have changed a lot, but still there is some of that, right? Like when you want to get their business, you still drink with them.
that really happens now. Until now, it happens.
Interesting. Yeah, well, that's like the work hazard. I think, which is why there was the news. I think a couple of years ago, the person who died
Oh, yeah,
during the
because of
회식?
drinking.
drinking,
right?
and then they called it work hazards, and then they filed a lawsuit against.
I thought they were like a freshman,
Huh?
weren't them?
Not the students, not the student ones.
Oh.
It was like,
Oh,
it was during 회식. It was during
I thought it was
회식.
for college. Okay.
and they drank too much, and it was like, I think they fell or something like that. He fell, and they called it at work accident,
Oh my goodness.
because 회식 is part of work. And that news itself, because just kind of shows. But how is 회식 cultures these days with you young kids?
Completely different. So first of all, work-life balance is a much bigger priority now, and after COVID, team dinners decreased a lot.
Yes.
And now attendance is usually optional. You go if you want to. If you have other plans, it's okay to skip, like me. And most dinners end after the first or second round, and there's no pressure to keep going. And of course, no forced drinking anymore. And one big change is that lunch gatherings have become much more common. You eat together during lunch, grab a coffee, and that's it. Done.
I heard that like in the majority women like companies and departments, they have no 회식s, they just have dinners. No, sorry, lunch.
Yeah.
And so there's like no drinking involved.
Not at all.
whatsoever. Huh.
That's interesting.
I don't know if I like that. You said you like 회식.
I like a handshake, but I also like lunch gatherings too.
I don't think I've ever said I don't want to go to a 회식.
You like it.
I do
know
like
that.
it. But I think that's only because I was not forced to do things.
Because it's really like about team bonding.
Yeah, it really is about team bonding. And when we used to have, big 회식s with, when we had Korea Now, we used to have big 회식s.
Right.
And it was a real bonding session, and it was real fun. We need to do one for the Culture Inc. I don't know why we haven't done any for the Culture
Bring
Inc.
more wine, Sastre.
Well, I can bring my wine, but when the boss doesn't drink, it's very hard, right? But again, no pressure, no
pressure,
alcohol,
no alcohol.
no hangovers affecting work the next day, right?
Exactly. And even the drinks have changed too. In the past, when we had a 회식, soju was always there. But now people actually choose drinks they enjoy, like highballs, wine, craft beer. And you can see this contrast clearly in the drama. For example, Mr. Kim's team always goes to old school places, drinking only soju, while Mr. Do, who's younger than Mr. Kim, bring his team members to a craft beer place, and the mood is totally different. Mr. Do's team dinner looks relaxed and engaged, but Mr. Kim, not really. So Mr. Kim believes he's taking care of his team through these gatherings, but the problem is that his way is one-sided and outdated.
Yeah, and he actually doesn't even like ask them what they're gonna order. He knows exactly what to order, right? Mm-hmm. They don't ask like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to drink? He goes, to the emo, like 4 samgyeopsals, 2 beer and 1 soju or something like that. So again, that's Mr. Kim's team,
right?
And really the old style of Team Hwaeshiks. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go into a short song break here. You said this is like one of your favorite songs?
True.
Yeah?
One of my favorite songs.
Okay, I mean this is a pretty old song there. This is Cherry Filter with Sweet Little Kitty, 남만 고양이. Now, Yujin, you worked at several companies, right?
Right.
What kind of Hwaeshik cultures have you experienced?
All kinds. Like these days, Hwaeshik culture changed a bit because now it doesn't have to mean eating and drinking. I've had a Hwaeshik at like bowling center or 노래방 or watching movies together. So since the goal is team bonding, so Hwaeshik has clearly shifted from control and hierarchy to communication and bonding.
Okay.
노래방.
노래방 is always a must, but it's always like 2차, right? Second round. But it feels like you can understand a company's culture just by looking at like the Hwaeshik, right? But
right.
Like you talked about the coffee break culture we talked about earlier, right?
Mm-hmm, true. That's what I really want to share with our listeners today. Hwaeshik is actually more than about drinking. It shows how an organization treats individuals, how strong the hierarchy is, and how generational values are changing. And by the way, the song we just played after the session 2, the Sweet Little Kitty, that song ranked first as the ultimate classic Hwaeshik song.
Really?
My favorite song.
I didn't know that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Sing it.
Na, 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 na.
There's no words.
Just humming.
Excuse me. I feel like are you the punigi maker?
I'm not.
No?
I think I'm not.
I was always the punigi maker.
Yeah, you are.
I was. Like when I was younger.
was?
I was. And so like for guys like we can't sing this. You do like side champion.
Oh, that's good one too.
What else did I do? 샤방샤방.
Huh?
박현빈.
샤방.
Stuff like that. But what else do you think foreign viewers would find interesting?
Okay, there's one part that I really, really think impressive, especially to our listeners. In the story, Mr. Kim eventually gets demoted and sent to a factory in the region called Asan, which is far from Seoul, as a factory manager. And once he gets there, there's this lunch breaks in. When the lunch break starts, the workers literally sprint to the cafeteria like their lives depend on it, because if you arrive late, the side dishes are already gone. So people just run like full speed. And of course, it's like exaggerated a bit for dramatic effect. But at the same time, it really shows how serious Koreans are about meals. Especially
because they're in the manufacturing. And so there's a lot of like hard labor that goes on. And so they get hungry. And so I know when I was allowed to eat at ARIRANG's cafeteria a long time ago when I was. Back when I used to be. It was always a rush too. Oh. Especially if they have like donkasu comes out and it's a rush.
Full rush.
They have we have the menu, right? So everyone knows what the menu is. And so if it's like a good menu, everyone runs first
like
to
a
get
zombie.
It. Yeah, because if it's gone, it's gone. But really, though, like, do people actually run to lunch like that in real life?
Yeah, not quite like running, but honestly, it's not that far off either. Most people start getting ready to leave their desks even before lunch break officially starts. And these days, with prices going up so much, a lot more people choose company cafeterias instead of eating out. And company meals like pretty affordable, usually around like $5 or $6. And in many companies, it's even included as part of employee benefits. So you just tap your company ID card and eat. And there's a real reason people hurry. So we talked about donkasu. Like there are good menu days. And on those days, the line is insanely long. And in the companies I worked for, there were usually 2 menu options. And if you arrive late, the good menu is sold out. And then you only have like the less popular option. So people like Okay, I checked the cafeteria menu first after arriving at work. And if it's a good day, everyone starts preparing for a lunch break. Like, it sounds like exaggerated, but I actually brought photos for us. So when you see them, you'll get it.
Guys, this
It really happened.
is a line
At the cafeteria.
at a cafeteria. Just people trying to get there.
Look at
Oh
the
my goodness. So you could tell why people are running. Because they want to be the first, right? They want to be
They want to get the good menu.
and not to mention because like lunchtime is like an hour long. And so if you're at the back,
You can.
it takes a long time, and you're only gonna have like what, like 20 minutes, 10 minutes,
Right.
and you've basically spent most of your lunch waiting in line. Like you don't want that. I have to say, like I feel like so when I was able to eat here, I worked at the news team during the evening time.
Oh.
And so we ate dinner, and dinner started at 5.
Okay.
And because people leave work, dinner was not bad. But there was this one time I came in for lunch, and it was crazy. Lunch at ARIRANG is insane.
Insane.
Not to mention it's a small cafeteria too.
Every company same.
Did you have to run?
Yeah, always ready to run, and then run
Oh my
at full
gosh.
speed.
But not exactly like the drama itself, because that drama is like
Exaggerated.
exaggerated. Are there other aspects of Korean work culture that you think listeners should know about?
Maybe like this one is a bit darker, but we cannot skip it. Like layoffs. In Korean, 정리해고 or layoffs
Yes.
usually mean collective dismissal, where employees lose their jobs regardless of their own performance, and they lose like social status, identity, and even family stability overnight. And in the drama, after Mr. Kim is sent to the Asan factory, the HR team at HQ gives him an offer, and they tell him to decide how many factory workers should be laid off. If he handles this well, they will bring him back to HQ. How about the U.S.? The
Layoffs are
or-
it's huge. I mean, there was a moment in the U.S. not too long ago where all the IT firms were just massive layoffs, right?
Right.
But with this, it was like a factory, and then I think the number was 20.
Oh.
The HR guy told Mr. Kim, lay off 20 people. And like he doesn't, so it's a chance for him to get back into the HQ headquarters, and he has no bond with these people.
Oh, not at all. It
Right?
doesn't-
And so he's like, all right, this is my
I'll
chance.
do it.
And then what happens is that they put up like sign that says there's a 희망 퇴직, right?
희망퇴직.
Which means that like you volunteer to quit. In that case, if you volunteer to quit, then you get a bit of more bonus money.
Right. That's 희망퇴직.
And so when they posted up, and it's weird that they posted up a 희망퇴직 or like a voluntary resignation at a factory, because these are people that need to work as long as possible. And so they start realizing, this is 정리해고, right?
Right.
And so, I mean, the decision for Mr. Kim, it's massive stuff, but are there any large-scale layoffs that happened in Korea too?
Yeah, actually there was. So in 2009, one company announced massive layoffs, about like 2,600 workers due to financial difficulties of the
Jeez.
company. And the workers went on strike, and it lasted for 77 days. There were clashes with riot police, tear gas, and special forces. It literally shocked the entire country.
It is. It's really shocking, and I think really almost like the peak of this drama comes next. Because it's a choice between, do you lay off 20 workers,
Or going back to HQ.
because he gets to know them, right? And because they start finding out, something is weird, and I think he's gonna pick people to lay off. And so he's nice to them. He's like, they're nice to him now. But he has a decision to make. And what does he do?
And in the end, he cannot choose who to lay off. Instead, he applies for voluntary retirement himself. And right after retirement, his wife gives him a big hug and says, "Oh, you have worked so hard, honey." And apparently, a lot of Korean husbands, maybe including you, cried at that moment, because for many people, it didn't feel like a drama scene. It felt like their own stories.
Yes.
You cried?
It was hard to watch. Because it wasn't sad because I knew that feeling. It was sad because I was like, how much longer do I have before that? You know, because as a freelancer, you just never know.
Yeah.
Right? And
no one knows.
And we're not given a voluntary resignation bonus. We don't have severance.
We don't have.
No, none of that stuff.
No severance pay.
And so my wife might go, come here. Real estate. Go get a real estate license. And I might have to go, man, I might have to open up a real estate place for foreigners.
And become a YouTuber.
Yes. English available. Join the SJ real estate. But I don't even know how I'm going to be able to pass the test.
No one knows.
No, that's the thing. Ben Song over in Seattle, laying off here in the U.S. is so easy and people find another job with not much hard feeling. They take it as part of their work. Oh, man, yeah. I mean, when it feels like it's part of it, it's just so shocking. Anyways, Yujin,
yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Sorry I made you do the egg. I'll never do that ever again.
I'll do it better maybe next time.
All right, there you have it. Have a fantastic rest of your week. We'll see you again next week.
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.